Welcome to the Cybersecurity Advent Calendar. The day before Christmas Eve and the 23rd of December. Let's open the door. NS and EW. When people first start learning about network security, one of the earliest questions they stumble upon is, what does north, south and east-west traffic actually mean? And the answer goes back to something surprisingly simple, how network diagrams are drawn. For decades, engineers have been sketching networks like a map. The internet and users are placed at the top, north, and the data center in internal systems is sitting at the bottom, south. Anything happening inside the network moved sideways, like east to west. So the terminology has been stuck. North-south is happening moving in or out the network, like a user browsing a cloud service or a customer reaching a company's website. It is the vertical movement, up and down. East-west traffic is everything happening inside an environment, a database talking to an application server, two systems exchanging data, or even containers inside the same cluster communicating with one another. That's the horizontal movement, side to side. And here's why the direction matters so much. They define how we protect our environments. Traditionally, companies focused almost entirely on north and south protection. They put a big firewall at the perimeter and inspected what was coming in or out. But inside the network, everything was trusted by default. Remember the castle and moat. If an attacker got past the initial defense through a phishing or vulnerable device, they could often move freely from system to system. One compromised machine could put the entire network at risk. That's where the segmentation is so important. Segmentation is the idea of splitting the network into smaller controlled zones to limit what can talk to what. On the north side, you control what enters and leaves, the classic perimeter model, but on the east-west side, you control internal communication, what we now call microsegmentation. It stops attackers from moving laterally and forces every communication flow to be verified rather than trusted. This shift is a major foundation in zero trust. So in short, north-south is about what gets in and out. East and west is about what moves between or within. And the modern cloud model brings both together, globally identified, driven and rooted in zero trust. So it wasn't a compass, it is how engineers has been drawing the map. Learn a little every day. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow.